Good morning. Welcome back to our science class. Now we are in week 12. This week we are discussing chapter 11, lesson 2, Earth in Space from textbook page number 480 to 487. So our objectives are to describe how Earth move in space, to explain what causes the cycles of season on Earth. So, how does Earth move? Earth move in two major ways. One is rotation, another is revolution. What do you mean by rotation? Rotation is the spinning of Earth on its axis. You can see Earth take 24 hours to complete a full circle or to complete one rotation. So what do you mean by axis? An Earth axis is an imaginary line that passes through Earth's center and the north and south pole. The rotation of Earth causes day and night. So what the Earth moves in two-way rotation and revolution. The rotation of Earth causes day and night. What is revolution? Revolution is the movement of one object around another. One revolution of Earth around the Sun is 1 year or 365.25 days. Earth's path or its orbit around the Sun is ellipse, means oval shape. That's why the ellipse brings the planet closest to the Sun in January. So you can see here Earth's rotation and revolution. Earth rotation means in its own axis, the spinning of Earth. It takes 24 hours, but revolution means the Earth rotating around the Sun through its orbit. This is revolution. For completing one revolution, Earth takes. What is calendar? People of many cultures have used the motion of Earth and Moon to establish calendar. A calendar is a system of organizing time that defines the beginning, length and division of a year. So we know that we are using two calendar, lunar calendar and solar calendar. Lunar calendar based on moon's revolution around the earth, and the solar calendar based on earth revolution around sun. Anyway, how sunlight heat earth. Near the equator, sunlight hit Earth's surface from almost overhead, but near the pole, sunlight arrives at a steep angle. As a result, near the pole, sunlight is spread out over a great area. That's why it is warmer near the equator than near the pole. So, the equator receives the straight light from the sun. That's why it is warmer. So please watch the YouTube link that I given, so you can get the point how the equator gets more warmer than pole. So what causes season? If Earth axis were straight up and down relative to its orbit, temperature in an area would remain fairly constant year round. There would be no season. But, however, Earth axis is tilted an angle of 23.5 degree from the vertical. So as Earth revolves around the Sun, the north end of its axis is tilted away from the Sun for part of the year and towards the Sun for a part of year. Means because of this tilt, 6 months the north end will be away from the Sun. The next 6 months the north end will be towards the sun. So tilt means you can see the axis is at an angle of 23.5 degree. So how the earth revolution causes 4 seasons. You can see here winter, summer, spring and fall. In summer, look at in summer, the earth axis points towards the sun. In both right side and left side you can see. But in winter, earth axis pointing away from the sun. The same like in spring, earth axis neither pointing towards nor away from the sun. So the revolution of earth causes the four seasons. We are discussing what is solstice. Solstices. The sun appears farthest north or south of equator twice each year. Each of these days is called solstice. In the northern hemisphere, the summer solstice occurs around June 21, that is the longest day of the year in northern hemisphere and the shortest day in southern hemisphere. Similarly, around December 21, the winter solstice occurs in northern hemisphere while summer solstice occurs in southern hemisphere. Look at this picture. You can see in June and December. Look at June and December. In June and December, solstice means the sun appears farthest north or south of the equator twice each year. So that there will be the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere and the shortest day in southern hemisphere. This is called solstices. But what is equinoxes? Halfway between solstices, neither hemisphere is tilted toward the sun. Each of these days is called equinox. Equinox. On an equinox, the noon sun is directly overhead at the equator, rises due east and sets due west. So you can see winter solstice and summer solstice and spring equinox and autumn or fall equinox. In summary, Earth moves by rotating on its axis and revolving around the sun. Earth's seasons are caused by yearly changes in temperature resulting from Earth's tilted axis. Enjoy this video. Next time we can see with another lesson. Thank you. Thanks a lot. If you have any doubts, please comment in Schoology and please watch all other videos for clear understanding about equinox, solstices, rotation and revolution. Thank you.